What's up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to the tasty Jamaica kitchen. On the menu today, guys, we have some quick and easy white rice. And guys, I'm so excited to share my recipe with you because after you make a perfect curry chicken, you want the perfect white rice to pair with it. And I know how difficult it can be to get that white rice just shelly, fluffy, and nice. Guys, I got the trick. I'm going to show you exactly how to get your white rice perfect every time. Get you out of this guessing game and you're going to know how to execute it, guys. You could eat white rice with anything you choose. It's so versatile. And once you watch this recipe, you're going to learn the key to make it perfect, shelly, fluffy, and nice every single time. So let me go ahead and show you how to make my white rice in your kitchen. Let's get to it. All right, guys, so let's get on into this shelly white rice. Here's everything you'll need. First things first, you want to have a non-stick pot. It just makes the rice perfect, protects it all around while it steams up nicely. All right, and then I love to use jasmine rice. All right, if it ain't jasmine when I'm making white rice, I don't want it. I want my jasmine rice. All right, then you want to use some butter, a little bit of salt, not too much, but salt to just bring up the flavor of everything. All right, and then you want to rinse your rice. I know a lot of people say, you know, don't rinse your rice, but where I come from, we rinse our rice. Okay, so a quick and easy way that you could do it is to use a strainer. All right, so the strainer here just prevents it from falling all over into the sink. So whenever you rinse it, it just stays in the strainer. So you want to use a fine whole strainer so that way the rice will stay intact. All right, and then you want to rinse it out. Just rinse out all of that starch. All right, so now you want to go ahead and return your rice back to the pot. It will get a little bit sticky, like sticking on your hands because it's wet. Just shake off all of that rice because you don't want to waste nothing. All right, now the reason why you want to rinse your rice is it removes some of the excess starch. You know, they always say like starch in white rice especially will bloat you and stuff like that. That's the starch. So if you could rinse out some of it, that helps you a ton. You get what I'm saying? So just rinse out your rice so that it's clean and nice. And you don't know what they do when they're preparing your rice, so you want to make sure that it's clean. All right, so then you're gonna add some water into your rice. Okay, and this is a trick right here that you have to do. All right, so you want to move around your rice and add enough water. And when I say enough water, what I mean by that is the first line on your finger, that first fingertip line, you want to measure it to the top of the rice. So where the top part of your finger touches the rice, you want to make sure that the water line comes up to the line, the first line on your finger. And that's when you're going to know that your rice will come out perfect. So the water line should start, the rice should start at the tip of your finger when you touch the top of the rice. And then you're going to go ahead and make sure that the water level is at the first line on your finger. And that will give you your perfect rice. All right, so you want to go in with some butter. I love me some buttery white rice. And then I'm going to add a little bit of salt. All right, you could add salt, you could not add salt because sometimes, you know, like your stews, whatever you're eating it with will have enough seasoning, so you don't have to do it. I don't always add butter, but I chose to add butter in this white rice cook. All right, and then you want to go ahead, put it on your stove and cover your pot. All right, on medium heat, it will come out like this. Once it gets to this point, you want to stir in your butter. All right, so you want to make sure that the butter is nice and distributed throughout so that all the rice is flavored to perfection. All right, so at this point, it's not quite done yet. You want to cover the pot and then let it steam up to this perfection. You see that? You see that shelly fluffiness? You see that white rice? Yes, guys, it is so simple. I've been doing this trick since I was, I would say 15. Like, I just like discovered the method and I'm like, wow. So this is perfection, super easy. It makes your white rice perfect every time. Gets you out of the guessing game because trust me, I know a lot of people struggle with making rice and water ratio and things like that. This is the way, guys. Just measure the first line on your finger. So you don't want to dig in the rice. You want to make sure that you're touching the top level of the rice. And then where the first line on your finger is, that's where you want to pour water up to that point. All right. And yeah, you put it on medium heat. Once it rises to that level where you could see the butter and stuff, you just turn on your flame. And look at that perfection, guys. Look at that perfection. We all love ourselves some white rice. Yes, guys. And I recommend using jasmine because jasmine tastes good every time. And I'm serving mine up with some delicious chopped suey. This video is also up on my channel, so go check it out. And guys, beautiful perfection. If you love what you see, share this with your friends, subscribe to the channel, make sure you don't miss out on none of my recipes. We have all of them coming. Everything Jamaican, you got it. All right, anything you want me to film next, go ahead and comment down below. I'll film it for you guys. If you guys have any questions on any recipe, don't be afraid to DM me on Instagram. I'll go ahead and respond to your comments. All right, same name, Tasty Jamaica on Instagram. Stay blessed, guys.